Hi, I'm Curtis with the Fun Time Guide, and today I'm going to show you how I use a macerator pump and a barrel to handle my wastewater on my travel trailer when I don't wish to move the trailer to go dump it. I have a carrier that I put on the back of the truck and this 55-gallon drum, which is equipped with a RV style dump valve so that I can empty it at the dump station. I have about a 10-foot length of hose hooked to the macerator pump, which is underneath the trailer. You can see I have a see-through elbow so that I can tell when the pump has finished emptying the tank. And this is all held on with your typical waste twist lock type of adapters. The method I use, which helps rinse out the black tank, is first to pump out the black tank, and then with the pump shut off, open up the gray water tank and allow it to back flush into the black tank. Once that has accomplished for a minute or two, then close the gray water tank again and once again pump out the black tank. And then as a final step, close the black tank valve, open the gray water valve, and then you can pump out the last of the water, which will basically be shower water and similar gray water, and that will in effect rinse out the pump. I am now opening the black tank. Using power supplied by a remote cord wired to my van, I am pumping it into the barrel. This will take a couple minutes. I have back flushed the black tank and pumped it back out again. And now I am pumping the gray tank into the barrel. It too will take another minute or two. Once the gray water tank has finished pumping, simply close the valve on the hose and remove the hose from the tank, setting it aside on the ground. Be sure to place the bung back in the tank so that you won't have any spillage on your way to the dump station. Be sure to secure your barrel properly into the carrier so that it will not bounce out. I use a good stout ratchet strap and on one end and a rope on the other end. Now I'm ready to travel 10 miles to the nearest dump station. Once you get to the dump station, it's a simple matter to hook up your RV waste hose and empty your tank. Most of the gas stations that I use end up being rather cramped, so it makes life a lot easier if I can just wheel in with my van and dump my tank. I refill my water tank in the trailer by transferring water out of these 6-gallon jugs through an RV water pump and through this garden hose right over to the fill port of the trailer. That way I don't have to move the trailer to add water, as well as I don't have to move the trailer to dispose of wastewater.